Oh my God, your eyes. Oh my God. I'm very protective of my heart and matters of the heart. Teyana's pregnancy announcement leaves fans and the men in her life completely shocked. Could Aaron be the father? You won't believe what unfolds next. Get ready for one of the biggest twists in this ongoing saga, because this isn't just celebrity gossip. It's an emotional drama with real consequences. Teyana is pregnant again, and with the possibility of Aaron being the father, a man's reaction might be the most shocking yet. The video opens with Teyana making a heartfelt and emotionally intense announcement. She's pregnant again, and this revelation sets off a firestorm of speculation. Fans immediately begin dissecting every piece of information, analyzing timelines, posts, and public appearances to determine whether Aaron could actually be the father. Teyana tries to stay calm and composed as she delivers the news, but the weight of her words quickly turns into a media frenzy. Headlines explode. Social media lights up. Everyone is asking the same question: what's Aaron's role in all of this? As fans pore over every detail, they begin to scrutinize Aaron and Teyana's past interactions, and connections are being drawn that weren't considered before. Meanwhile, a man's reaction is swift, emotional, and impossible to ignore. He shares a raw, heartfelt message on social media that reveals just how blindsided he feels. Confusion, betrayal, and sadness fill his words, leaving fans wondering whether there's any hope for their relationship. The emotional fallout from Teyana's announcement has fans on edge. Speculation intensifies. If Aaron is the father, what does that mean for Teyana and Iman? The uncertainty spreads like wildfire. It's not just the couple's fans who are watching. Families, friends, and even industry insiders are weighing in. As the storm builds, Teyana finds herself caught between two men, public scrutiny, and a deeply personal decision that affects not just her, but everyone around her. Navigating her emotions while fielding pressure from all directions, Teyana is at a crossroads that could define the rest of her life. Is this the beginning of a reconciliation with Iman, or the final nail in the coffin of their already rocky relationship? Teyana and Iman have always had a complex relationship filled with passionate highs and painful lows. They've weathered public breakups, reconciliations, and intense media scrutiny, and through it all, their connection remained a beacon of hope for many fans. But now this unexpected pregnancy has thrown everything into disarray. Iman is reportedly questioning the nature of their relationship, whether trust can be rebuilt, and if Teyana has been honest about her feelings for Aaron. The revelation appears to have reopened old wounds, stirring memories of past betrayals and unhealed hurts. Could this really be the turning point? The moment when the love they fought for finally collapses under the weight of doubt and betrayal. At the same time, the history between Teyana and Aaron is also being examined like never before. Their relationship, once dismissed as friendly or professional, is now being scrutinized for signs of something more. Were there emotional undercurrents that the public missed? Was their chemistry hidden in plain sight? Could this pregnancy be the result of unresolved feelings that finally came to a head? With the public now deeply invested in every angle of the story, all of their relationships, past and present, are being reevaluated in light of this shocking news. Teyana's pregnancy announcement has become more than a personal revelation. It's a cultural moment. And with both Aaron and Iman caught in the middle, the stakes couldn't be higher. Teyana is now forced to face her past, examine her present, and decide what kind of future she wants. Will she try to patch things up with Iman, or explore the possibility of a life with Aaron? Or will she walk away from both men to focus solely on herself and her unborn child? The emotional ripple effect of this pregnancy reaches beyond Teyana's inner circle. Her family is deeply shaken by the news. They worry about the toll it will take on her mental and emotional health, especially given her rocky history with Iman. They know how much she's invested in that relationship and fear that this latest development could break her spirit. At the same time, they're also trying to be supportive, offering love and encouragement as she navigates the media storm. Meanwhile, Iman's family is equally concerned. They are protective of him and believe he's being unfairly dragged into a situation that may not even involve him. They're asking tough questions. Should Iman continue to be part of a pregnancy that might not be his? What will this mean for his reputation, his future, and his emotional well-being? As both families try to support their loved ones, they find themselves caught in a delicate dance of empathy, frustration, and hope. It's a situation no one can prepare for, and the fallout is testing the strength of their familial bonds. How will they move forward? Can they find a way to support each other without letting resentment and blame drive them further apart? The online community is also deeply divided. While some fans are standing firmly behind Teyana, applauding her bravery and resilience, others are questioning her choices. Was it right to announce the pregnancy so publicly, especially with two men potentially involved? Was she trying to reclaim her narrative or simply stirring up unnecessary drama? Has she thought about how this will impact her career and her child's future? The hashtag #TeyanaPregnantAgain trends across all major platforms as fans flood timelines with theories, support, and criticism. Some argue that Teyana deserves to do what's best for her regardless of who the father is, while others feel that Aaron and Iman are being unfairly dragged into a situation they didn't ask for. The opinions are strong and emotional because this isn't just a celebrity scandal. It's a human story that touches on themes of love, betrayal, self-worth, and accountability. Aaron's response to the announcement is cautious but supportive. In a private statement, he admits he's unsure about his role, but emphasizes that he'll support Teyana regardless. His mature, composed demeanor wins praise from some fans, but others aren't so forgiving. They believe he's dodging responsibility, trying to stay out of the spotlight, while Teyana bears the emotional and public burden alone. Is he truly supportive or just protecting his image? Teyana, for her part, is not backing down. She shares a powerful message with her followers, stating that she will take full responsibility for her pregnancy and make the best decisions for her and her child. She refuses to let outside opinions dictate her future. Her message's strength and self-determination inspires many, but the uncertainty still lingers. Will Aaron step up? Will Iman step away? Or is there a chance that both men will continue to play roles in Teyana's life, albeit in different ways? Iman, unlike Aaron, responds with raw emotion. He's hurt, blindsided, and searching for clarity. His public statements reveal a man who feels betrayed but still cares deeply. Fans are split. Some believe Iman should walk away, protect his peace, and move on, while others think he should fight for the woman he's loved through so many storms. The line between love and pride is razor thin, and Iman is walking it alone. Just when the story seemed like it couldn't get more intense, a leaked video adds another layer to the drama. The footage shows Aaron and Iman in a heated argument, passionately defending their place in Teyana's life. It's raw, emotional, and intense. Each man claims to have a stronger bond with her. The video goes viral instantly, and the public gets a front row seat to the tension brewing behind the scenes. The news broke unexpectedly, shaking the fragile dynamics of an already complicated relationship triangle. Teyana's public revelation about carrying Aaron's baby blindsided Iman and cast their recent reconciliation into chaos. While some fans cheered the announcement, others immediately noticed Iman's absence, his silence speaking louder than words. As the camera panned across stunned reactions, it was clear this wasn't just another celebrity baby reveal. This was the opening act of a full-blown emotional saga. Teyana's decision to announce the pregnancy publicly didn't come without consequences. The video of her tearful yet empowered reveal quickly went viral. She stood beside Aaron, who wore a mix of pride and nervous energy. Meanwhile, Iman, caught completely off guard, had a public breakdown. Unable to contain his shock and sadness, he was seen walking out of an event where the news first surfaced. For Iman, who had weathered a tumultuous relationship with Teyana, this felt like the ultimate betrayal. He had always believed there was still something between them, something worth fighting for. Teyana and Iman's relationship was no stranger to drama. From social media spats to emotional apologies, their history has been rocky but undeniably passionate. Their love story, once celebrated by fans, had always danced on the edge of love and heartbreak. With every breakup, there was a reconciliation, with every tabloid rumor, a cryptic Instagram post to fuel speculation. But this pregnancy revelation struck a different chord. It wasn't just a scandal, it was a potential ending, or perhaps a new beginning with Aaron. Aaron, long rumored to be Teyana's secret flame, had never publicly acknowledged their connection until now. His role in her life had always been ambiguous. Photos together at events, flirty comments on posts, and unconfirmed stories from sources close to the situation. But now, everything is out in the open. The pregnancy forced his hand. He couldn't hide anymore. In interviews, Aaron expressed excitement about fatherhood, but avoided questions about whether he and Teyana were officially a couple. His reluctance to define the relationship left fans wondering, was he ready to commit, or was this another temporary entanglement that would ultimately hurt Teyana again? The response from family members added another layer of complexity. Teyana's mother expressed joy about the pregnancy and offered her full support. "This baby is a blessing," she said, smiling through visible concern. Other members of Teyana's family echoed her sentiments but remained cautious about how the public attention might affect Teyana's well-being. Meanwhile, Iman's family was furious, not just about the baby news, but about how it was revealed. They felt disrespected and betrayed, especially knowing how deeply Iman had been affected. Aaron's family was more celebratory, welcoming Teyana and the unborn child into their lives. But they too acknowledged the tension. "It's messy," one of Aaron's cousins admitted in an Instagram comment. But family is family. The emotional divide between these families is symbolic of the larger war brewing between fans, followers, and insiders. Social media exploded with mixed reactions. The hashtag Teyana and Aaron Baby trended for 48 hours straight. Supporters of the new couple congratulated them and praised Teyana for embracing motherhood. On the flip side, Team Iman shared tear-filled edits, highlighting past moments between him and Teyana and calling out what they saw as betrayal. Some questioned the timing. Did Teyana get pregnant intentionally to move on from Iman? Was it an accident? Was Iman really blindsided, or had they already drifted apart before the reveal? Fan theories became more elaborate by the hour. YouTube commentators, TikTok sleuths, and gossip bloggers dissected every piece of footage, every old post, and even alleged leaked texts. One voice note, allegedly from Iman, surfaced online. In it, a man sounding like him says, "I don't know if she ever really loved me, or if I was just a placeholder until he came around." The clip ignited further debate. Was Iman the victim, or had he been emotionally distant long before Aaron entered the picture? The speculation hit a boiling point during Teyana's emotional sit-down interview just 1 week after the announcement. She addressed the rumors head-on. Her voice cracked as she said, "I didn't plan for this to happen like this. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. But I can't apologize for the baby. This is my joy right now." She went on to acknowledge Iman's pain. "I know he's hurting. I would be too. But we were already falling apart. This just happened while we were trying to pick up the pieces." Aaron also spoke in the interview. Calm and respectful, he expressed his commitment to being a father, though he tiptoed around the topic of his relationship with Teyana. "We're figuring things out," he said, "but we're in this together." That vague reassurance did little to settle the rumors. Was Aaron truly ready to be a partner or just a co-parent? Then came the unexpected twist. A text message from Iman to Teyana was leaked. The message questioned the timing of the pregnancy, hinting that there might have been overlap between her relationships. So was this really mine to begin with? The message read, leaving fans speechless. The drama went from romantic scandal to full-blown paternity speculation. Teyana quickly responded via Instagram stories, denying any overlap and stating clearly that Aaron is the father. But the damage had been done. Now fans weren't just arguing about relationships, they were questioning truths. Comment sections were flooded with debates, and celebrity blogs turned this love triangle into their headline centerpiece. Speculation about a potential DNA test began swirling. And as always, Teyana remained in the center, torn between her past and her present, between heartbreak and hope. As days passed, the dust refused to settle. Aaron remained quiet, choosing not to engage with online drama. Iman, meanwhile, shared a cryptic video of himself walking alone on a beach, captioned, "Some tides are too strong to swim against." Fans interpreted it as symbolic, an acknowledgement that he was finally letting go. But then again, knowing Iman's history of emotional returns, was this really goodbye? Meanwhile, Teyana focused on her pregnancy. She posted serene selfies, baby bump photos, and messages about motherhood. "This baby is my piece," she captioned one. Yet even those posts sparked criticism. Some accused her of weaponizing her motherhood journey for sympathy. Others defended her fiercely, arguing that she had every right to be happy, despite the complicated backstory. The tension among fans remains high. Some have even taken sides permanently: Team Aaron, Team Iman, or Team Teyana independent. Each side believes they know the truth. But as always in stories like this, the reality is layered. Pain, passion, and pride are all tangled in this narrative. This moment forces everyone to reconsider everything. What is really going on between these three? Is it love, rivalry, or something more complicated? The confrontation highlights the emotional chaos surrounding Teyana. She's not just navigating a pregnancy, she's dealing with fractured relationships, public scrutiny, and a future that's never felt more uncertain. The video also reveals the competitive side of both men. For the first time, fans see Aaron and Iman not just as background figures, but as emotionally invested men who are fighting, literally and figuratively, for a place in Teyana's life. But are their intentions pure, or are pride and ego clouding their judgment? This new footage raises even more questions. Are Aaron and Iman acting out of genuine love, or are they driven by the desire to win? Can either of them truly be there for Teyana if they're busy tearing each other down? And most importantly, how does Teyana feel watching two men she's been involved with fight over her in public? Is this the support she needs, or just more emotional weight on her already burdened shoulders? Teyana now faces an impossible choice. Should she walk away from both men and focus solely on her child? Should she give a man another chance, hoping that love can heal even the deepest wounds? Or should she take a chance on something new with Aaron, despite the uncertainty? Whatever decision she makes, one thing is clear: this moment is a turning point. Teyana's strength, resilience, and emotional intelligence will be tested like never before. The world is watching, but at the end of the day, only she can choose the path forward. Her story isn't just about scandal or heartbreak. It's about self-worth, agency, and the courage to make difficult choices under pressure. So what do you think? Will Teyana and Iman find a way back to each other? Is Aaron really the father? And how will this pregnancy change the course of all their lives? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next explosive chapter in this unfolding story.